Hello and welcome to your weekly reading. Siobhan Brady here, psychic medium, spiritual mentor, teacher, healer. So this is your weekly reading for March 5th, right through until midnight 10th, is it? The 11th then is the following week. So what a rapid time we're in, everyone. And after Sunday's events, I don't know where you are in the world or what part of the country you're in, if you're in Ireland or whatever, but on Sunday it was a very strange day with regards to weather, and everything is coming now full pelt. The snow fell, and so much snow fell in the space of 20 minutes. I was in Dublin, and so much snow fell in that space of time, or half an hour, and it was like, oh my goodness. And then an hour later it was gone in most areas. So I'm feeling that then with myself, the rapid pace that everything is moving at, how now we are coming into, and I mention Elizabeth Peru so often here on this when I'm doing my readings, because I follow her, and I always find she's so accurate about the planetary alignments and what we may be experiencing. And for those of us who are extremely sensitive, for example, it's almost like I say sometimes, I think she's standing outside looking in my window. So we're coming into Mercury retrograde, guys. So a lot of us kind of go, oh no, here we go with Mercury retrograde. But it is giving us a little chance now to calm the jets, right? Some of us may be loving this pace that we're at the moment. And I love it when I'm moving. But there is a tendency then to forget to draw breath. So Mercury retrograde is coming in to allow us to do that, but there obviously will be work to be done. So this is our time to get into the finer details and go into maybe those places where when we're rushing and tearing and flying at a mile a minute, we don't maybe always look at the finer details, is the word that I'm hearing here. So this is what Mercury retrograde is going to give to us now at this time, to allow us to do that. And other planetary alignments there are coming to shake things up. I know I can't remember off the top of my head. I think it's Uranus that's moving into some position that it's going to be in now until 2026. And this is the part of us that I believe it's Taurus it's moving into, or I'm not sure how that all works. That's not my field of that I would work in. But from what I read or what I feel, it's moving in there to Taurus, which is the sign that's very stable, and everything is so, and it's always pretty grounded and all of that, but it's coming in kind of shake things up a little bit. So maybe it's the areas that we feel safe in and we keep ourselves in. Oh, this will do nicely. Yeah, don't need to rock the boat, don't need to push myself too much. Well, hello, it's coming. Okay, so, and I do feel though, there's a lovely wave of, well, I met a beautiful friend yesterday. There's a beautiful wave of synchronicities coming in, and what we spoke about, which really resonates deeply with me, is how we are coming together now to work collectively. And maybe a lot of people are already doing that. I've always kind of worked alone. I've been in groups, yes, obviously, but I've always kind of facilitated alone. So now I feel we're being brought together in groups because, as you know, there's greater energy when we're brought together. But we have been collecting the data, and we have been doing our work singly, or I don't want to say alone because we're never alone, but you know, we may be working just solo, because I'm trying not to say the word alone. So we may be working solo in the physical, but we're coming now into a more collective energy, and people are coming. And trust me, guys, that anybody that was taken out of your life or moved out of your way by God in 2018, and maybe even into the early months of this year, because I feel like it's flying. So anything that has been swept out, trust that, because God is working, because he's weeding your garden for you if we're not taking the time to do it ourselves, or we're not trusting our gut instincts and doing and letting go of these things because we feel bad maybe for having a gut feeling about a person or a situation, and we don't act on it, and then it turns out that we should have acted on it, and we realize afterwards when something else occurs and it's removed or it's changed for us. So trust your gut, guys, because now the garden, as I say, has been weeded and we're able to see the real flowers and the real plants and trees and people and all of that are here to help us grow and for us to unite with, so that we can spread the seeds or spread the love or whatever it is, whatever way you want to look at it, to help other people heal, awaken, whatever it is that they need. And I do start shuffling these and I put them down. Oh, one's fallen out there. Now I have to take this, but this is like because there's two cards here, and what Spirit are saying to me here, they're a little bonus. So I'm going to keep the two of them. I've had looked at them, but I'm going to keep the two of them there for a bonus. I'm not sure whether it's going to come in at the beginning of the reading or at the end of the reading of the week. So we'll just see where we're going, and I've been told to shuffle again. Now, Mother Mary is also coming in very, very much around us at this time. Now, I'm not fully sure of the specifics of it because as I speak, she's just making herself known here to me. And I have to stay calm in this energy because she's the most beautiful. The energy is always quite overwhelming and emotional. So she's coming forward in a very healing capacity. Anybody who's looking for miracles, now is the time to ask. And one of those cards there will tie in with that because I've seen it. And I'm also looking over at Padre Pio here. I have a beautiful picture of Padre Pio. And he's also asking for prayers. So, in other words, say hello and connect. So, I'm just going to shuffle here now because I'm getting very serious all of a sudden. But there is that air of, this is not time now, guys, to be messing about. This is time now to rise. Realize who you are. Step into your power. Your alignment is the word I'm hearing, your natural alignment of where Spirit wants to take you. Okay, so they're kind of choppy, the cards. So first card, I have it. Okay, so that's for Monday. Tuesday, I am being told to shuffle again. Oh, and I have looked at it there, that first card that came out, so that's nice. I like it. Second one for Wednesday. Thursday, I'm not going to look, that's gone out. And Archangel Gabriel, well, I have a beautiful painting here that a friend did for me. And some people look at it and they feel Gabriel with it, and I look at it and I see God. But Archangel Gabriel is coming in very strong, just as I looked up at it. Archangel Gabriel, for anyone there who's trying to get pregnant, have a baby, adopt a baby, there's something going on there with certain people who will see this. So she's coming in there to bring this into fruition. And indeed, anybody who's just had a baby and maybe finding it, tiring, which, with a new baby coming and all of that, it can wear down the whole family. I'm not just talking about the mother there, but just to pray to Archangel Gabriel for some assistance. And also as well, she is coming in on the role of the leader, or she's coming in on the role of you becoming your own leader. So it's there's a lot of stuff coming in this month. I know I'm doing it by the week, but there's a lot of stuff coming in this month. So I may be talking about that again as we go into the next few weeks and indeed throughout the year. So here's Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Okay, so the card that I chose there for Monday and Tuesday is enchantment. I love it. Okay, so the energy that came in and is ongoing since Sunday, 333, there may be endings here as well, because 333 adds up to 9, and 9 is all about endings, and I feel I'm wanting to stretch myself here. So guys, we need to get stretched, we need to get out in nature, we need to ground. Okay, so what I'm hearing here is we need to open up from the sacral and the base, and we need to open up this magical energy, because this is what your enchantment is all about. And then you need to ground into it. So bring it up. So it's like Kundalini rising. Allow it to start rising up in you, and rise, 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 rise. And rise with it. And rise with this amazing energy, because on the back of the 9, say we have the 333, and we have a lot of goddess energy, we have a lot of ascended master energy. So we have Jesus, we have Kuan Yin, we have all of these amazing ascended masters who would be coming in. And this again is collective, which is what I've spoken about at the start. And this is all collectively coming in. So get on the bus. Grab a guide. This is what they're saying to me. I know it sounds hilarious, because even as I'm saying, I'm kind of going, hello, but it's like, grab a guide. Get in tune. Get into alignment, okay? And this, the enchantment here is about your magic, but it's about owning it and not thinking, oh, I'm not able to handle this. This is what I'm talking about. So let it rise and take it and ground yourself into that. So you have all the nature here. You have the magical. Well, this can be seen as a horse, or it can be seen as a unicorn, whatever way you want to see it. And it doesn't matter, because it's all magic. But this is your internal magic. So we're not just talking about what we see in nature, what God has provided for us in every living, breathing thing. We're talking about us and our magic. So don't put it outside of you. Hello, own it. Own it, okay? So this is for Monday, Tuesday, guys, because it's very important that we work with this energy that has come in. So anything that wants to leave you, or any decisions that are coming into your mind, sit with them for a little bit, because I've been confused. I have to say there's a bit of confusion around me, because I don't always go with the gut as soon as I should. This is why I've made the point that I did at the start there. So trust what's coming in, and trust, like, if you don't need to make a decision on it, you at least need to be looking at it, and you need to be realizing what it is and why you're being shown it. So start checking in, guys, checking in, and get in there into that magic. This is a magical phase wants to come in for us. If we're in a place, though, of feeling like crap, then it's up to us to change it. Everything is there for us to work with. So take it, okay? And I know these bonus cards. So I'm hoping that the next 2 cards here that I haven't looked at will tie in with what they're saying here and bring us into the bonus cards, because I feel they need to come at the end. So lovely. Second card for Wednesday, Thursday. Okay. I feel quite emotional now when I say that, when I see self-acceptance. What is going on, guys? We are beautiful lights of God. The amount of people who come to me who don't feel worthy about themselves, and they don't feel that they deserve goodness or greatness or happiness or anything going well for them in their lives, you know, and it's like for them to voice that maybe this is what's at the bottom, but they don't feel they deserve it. And this can be a huge thing, burdens that we carry internally, and baggage, unseen baggage, but it's there. It's the invisible baggage that we carry around in front of us, so we can't see around it, we can't see over it, and we're bogged down with it. So this is about seeing your light, okay, and realizing, okay, you may have gone through hard times, you may be currently going through a hard time, somebody else may have caused you to go through a very hard time, and it has left such a mark on you that you feel you're not worthy. But go back to what I said here, and your magic is within you, just waiting for you to shine. So we're never in such a dark place that there isn't a chink of light. And it's about seeing that chink of light and knowing that you are worthy of being in that light, and it being for you, the same as it is for everybody else. And this is the healing that is also coming in this week and from this month on, because March is the catalyst month for this year until we get towards the end. That's what I'm hearing just as I speak. So accept yourself. If there are scars there, battle scars, battle wounds, emotional wounds, own them. Again, this is part of your alignment. And anything that's really heavy with you, set it free. Set it free. Because you want to be free, and you deserve to be free. And you deserve to be everything that you want to be. And that beautiful angel there is very happy in who it is. Totally naked to the world, bearing everything, bearing their soul. And a lot of us, we don't even voice our own truth. How are you? Oh, I'm great. Yeah, great, yeah. But yet we're not great. We may be going through something, but it's an automatic reflex that yeah, I'm great. So we're not even going in there to honour ourselves and saying, well, no, actually, I'm having a bit of a crap day. And I just need to look at a few things and I need to sort myself out. Because we don't want to be complaining either, because it's a fine line. But we have to honour exactly what's going on there. And even if it's only to yourself, I'm not saying you have to go around telling the whole world, but accept where you're at this moment as well. Not everybody is moving at the same pace as somebody else. So if you feel like you're in a rush, that's where you need to be to look at what you need to be looking at. So I do say use the time wisely. If you feel that you're a little bit stuck, use the time wisely to go within and rest and look and see. Don't be thinking, oh, I should be here, I should be there, I should be doing. It's coming. So it's going to be a mixed, it's a mixed week. Because the euphoria, which I was going at a mile a minute yesterday, and it's just the euphoria of this energy as well. But then it has to settle. So as I said, with Mercury retrograde coming in there, it is going to give you this time to maybe go within, because we have other things that get distorted, and that can be annoying for a lot of people because things aren't moving and shaking in the way that they feel. But this is giving you the time to have a look at yourself, which is where we all need to be at, really. Okay, so Friday, Saturday, Sunday, we're moving into the study card. Now, I like this card because it's right. And I said there about looking at yourself, and now we've moved into the study card. So this is contemplation time, and it's about moving out of the cloudy area and rising above all the nonsense, which is where we like to sit a lot of the time. And again, as I was saying, there's the confusion. I have a bit of confusion around me at the moment with, we kind of go, oh, right, God, there's so many beautiful things happening, and there is. And then you're kind of going, oh, what that's bringing me now? I don't know where exactly I'm going to end up, but we're not going to always know that. So this now, when, like the study card, and when it says study, it's obviously, yes, about people who may be doing weekend study, they may be doing online courses, they may be in, doing shamanic courses or psychic courses. A lot of these things are run at the weekends, or this is always the healing card as well. So this would be about the study of yourself. So again, it's kind of a continuation on here, as I said. So the self-acceptance, moving into the study, taking that time out to rise above, well, I will call it the nonsense, because that's the word that keeps coming at me. I would kind of use maybe a more vulgar word. I would rise above the bullshit, but it's the same thing. So, and the rainbow here, I don't always look at the visuals on the cards, but they're just drawing me to this in particular. So the rainbow here would be about, well, that's your chakra system. So the healing that needs to occur. Also as well, take the time to look at the skies. Ask the skies, talk to the skies, talk to nature, talk to the ground, talk to the trees. So talk about everything and sit in your space with nature and learn to, what they're saying is here, learn to work on your own mind. Learn to heal yourself from the mind out. So what we're doing, a lot of us, we're treating the result. So the result will be a pain, or it'll be an emotion, but normally something physical comes with that. So it could be anxiety, anger, tears and crying. So we treat that. We need to get back to the core of where it's coming from. So it's the mind sets it all off. So, and just as I'm saying this to you, even as you're listening to this or watching this, or if you want to watch it a couple of times or whatever, just put your hands on your head. Connect with your angels. I just saw a flash of light there coming in my window. And again, Gabriel, very much around for this. So, and she's talking about letting all this stuff out. So you can allow it up, or you can allow it to travel down into the ground and be centered there. Or you can just see yourself rising up and out of it, whatever way, because it's just, this is your crown chakra here. So it's an opening. It's, to connect. And the 2 cards, because I know you're all dying to know what they are. So they're your 3 cards, but these 2 bonus cards fell out, and they were adamant that they weren't going to be, they were bonus cards. So this is the one that I could see first. So we have enchantment, we have self-acceptance, and we have study. Now we have manifestation. So what do you want to manifest? Think about it, guys. What do you want to manifest? This is spring. This is the time, as I said, to be planting your seeds. Weeding out the garden, as I said earlier on as well, how God is working for us in our favor all the time. So what do you want? What do you want in your life? I had a client one time ask me, what do you think would make me happy? This is something we need to be asking ourselves. We need to be sitting with ourselves and thinking, what will make me happy? What is it I do that makes me happy? Or what's in my life that makes me happy? Or what's in my life that makes me unhappy? So what can I do to change that? And what can I bring in? So manifestation, put it out to the universe, see it. It's like the law of attraction, but it's so powerful. You have to see it, taste it, smell it, know it, own it, live it as if you already have it. And I learned this. I'm still learning it, obviously, but my angels would say, I'd say, oh, I haven't got the money for that. And the angels go, you do have the money for that. And I go, no, I don't have the money for that. And the angels go, but you do. And it'd get into an argument. And I'd be like, no, So one day then the angel said, because this is how I've chosen to learn, obviously. The angel said to me, you have to believe you have the money, Siobhan, and then you will have the money. So anything now that I feel I need to do or I want to do, and I put it out there and I say, well, if I'm meant to do that, well, then the money will be there. And it always is if it's something like I'm not saying I need 4 or 5 million, for material things. No. I keep it within my spiritual self of what and I know that everything I need is provided anyway. So manifest. And the big word for every day, never mind just this week, is trust. And I have been saying that actually to a lot of people last week with my one-to-one clients and stuff like that. So trust that everything is as it should be, like I said to you there a short time ago. Don't be rushing and tearing and pulling and mulling and thinking and needing. But then again, don't be sitting back either going, sure, I'm grand. There's a fine line there, guys. So you need to trust that you have the abilities, that everything there is coming for you, okay? But you need to trust that you can change, that there is time to change, that you're not too late in life to be taking on something new. If you're only coming into certain aspects or things in your life now, it's not too late. It's exactly the right time. So don't let anything like that stop you. For example, the study card there, if there's something that you feel you want to be doing to better yourself, or that you feel you're going to help other people by doing, I'm such an age now, or, I don't really know if I want to go back and start doing all that books and stuff like that. No, don't talk yourself out of it. If it's coming in for a reason. Okay, so trust, trust, trust. So they're your 2 bonus cards, guys, for this week. So we have 5 cards altogether. So manifest and trust. And your Monday, Tuesday is enchantment. Wednesday, Thursday is self-acceptance. And then Friday, Saturday, Sunday is the study card. And that is your weekly reading here with Siobhan Brady, medium.net. So that's my new website, guys. Please take a look at it. I have online courses and stuff there. It's only been launched and I'm very excited by the new website. So do go and take a look at it. I have psychic shows coming up. I have lots of stuff coming up and I will be going live on my Facebook soon. So I'm Siobhan Brady, Psychic Medium on my Facebook page. And I also have a business page, Siobhan Brady, Spiritual Mentor. So do come and find me and share this post with as many people. That would be fantastic because we can get some more viewers and get some more people on my channel. So God bless, and I will see you all next week. And thank you all for watching. Bye-bye.